Oh my god. If it isn't another Inside the PFL, we've been on a bit of a hiatus. Well, before I go on to that, let me introduce myself. I am your host, Drac, and I am joined by the co host, Mike.
Hi, friends. It has been a couple weeks since we've done this.
Yeah, we weren't able to make it work, the previous week, and obviously we had that half week when we had the bye week, so it's been like 2 weeks, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been a while. We were just very busy. Very, very busy. But we're here.
We're here and we're live.
We're live on a rainy Sunday. I don't know if it's rainy for the rest of you, but it's rainy for
It
me.
is definitely rainy for me. I'll tell you
Very rainy.
that. So, hold up. My chat is not working.
Your
Give me a
chat isn't
sec.
working.
I think I had the wrong one open. Oh my god, could you hear that?
I don't like that noise.
Somebody's car alarm's going off.
It's a great noise.
This is live. Hello, Lebo. Hello, Murphy. Thank you for joining all of us.
No, it's live, but live. But maybe live.
Anyway, we've got quite a few battles to cover, so let's just get on over to that immediately. How's that sound?
Do it.
All right. So first up, myself against Bick, and I've went through the battles and I put a few of them on normal speed just because we have a lot and we want to get through this. Anyway, so in prepping for Bick, like I figured out that like offensive Donphan was pretty good because just the coverage hit everything. So I get off to the start of this game pretty good, but anybody who is in our Discord knows that I ended up like taking the L.
Which, I kind of figured that it was going to be like an even one of you wins the one game, the other one wins the other game. You two lab too hard.
I mean, hey, it wasn't a +6, so that's nice.
Look at that coil fish. Screens wrote him.
Yeah, Screens wrote him. Screens wrote him is sick.
Oh, but now you can't pursue. Oh god, 25%. Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay. So, like, as you'll see in the beginning of this match, Donphan just kind of starts to hit stuff,
Yeah,
and
I'm waiting for the Bic taking off part.
well, what's going to happen is that basically, he kind of waits out Donphan a little bit because Donphan's kind of a problem for his team right now.
Right.
And what ends up happening is that I don't have a great answer for Cinderace, and I kind of misplayed a little bit earlier on, or later on, I mean. But we'll get into that.
Oh boy.
Yeah, Zygarde. While the coil
Okay,
set's
just leaves
cool,
because
slow roll behind screens,
it's the ice beam is really what scared him out.
Right. Yeah, can't teleport. Oh well.
And you keep getting shipped too, and you have nothing to.
Yeah, I mean, Rotom's getting shipped. That's not great, but at the same time, like Togekiss is at 13% in poison. Quillfish is down to half. Seismitoad is chipped a little bit. Drapion's chipped. Like, there's a lot of stuff that's chipped.
It's very true. It's very true. Togekiss dies here.
Or does
Nope.
it?
Okay, saving the plus here.
Well, he's actually just saving it for a sack for later on.
Okay. Oh
That's what he's doing
god.
because, well, I mean, we'll see that in a
He
little
types
bit.
GG's. He thinks it's over.
Yeah, I mean, Bick has a tendency to do that when stuff isn't going right. He just types out GG, but I don't know I don't know what the thinking
I
was
don't
behind
know.
that. Okay,
Yeah,
so
he
this
still
is.
got.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good.
I was just gonna say this is where it starts to kind of go off the rails. Like I don't have rocks up, and we saw like Life Orb Cinderace is kind of a massive issue.
Okay, Seismitoad's gone. That was going to be a problem.
Yeah, for sure.
But here's
I was
his
honestly
boy.
expecting a U-turn there, not a Pyro Ball. But yeah, that hurt. That hurt a
Yeah.
lot. I probably should have just sent in Salamence clean right there because the resisted Power Ball.
Electro Ball.
Yeah, Electro Ball, and all I had to do was hit Scald. Scald was good against literally everything, but I was like, oh, let me paralyze Cinderace real quick. And
Electro Ball.
yeah, I mean it's an extremely high base power special move, and
Out
Slither's not
of
known for
all
the
of the
Spadef.
moves they gave Cinderace, he got Electro Ball.
Yeah, I mean he's got the soccer thing going on.
Yeah.
But yeah, Zygarde, absurdly tanky, doesn't die to the outrage from Salamence. Hustle Miss, kind of inconsequential, but you hate to see it.
I'm just floored by that Electro Ball. That was wild.
Yeah, and I maybe could have like saved a plus if I had sacked Slowbro there and like gotten off a first impression, but it is what it is. And yeah, Cinderace kind of just ate my team alive.
As it does, it's a very good Pokemon.
Yeah, it's 200 for a reason.
Yeah, I love Cinderace. I love fire types, as we all know, and I
You are
love
the
Fake
fire guy after
Protean.
all.
And Fake Protean is great.
Yes, it is. Oh, Sheej has DM'd me if we're starting soon. Let me. I'm messaging him back. And if you could message Cheech and Nigeria as well, that'd be cool. Actually forgot to message them before the stream, but I mean they already knew it was. I messaged them earlier today. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Next battle, I ended up taking an L. Bick with a solid +2. Anyway, next up, we got Murphy against Dave. Gonna give that one a play. So Murphy obviously disgustingly strong rain team with Mega Mawile to back it up. And the terrain. Because he's just not Mawile's just gonna not be weak to anything. So Dave also, anticipating that wants to play the weather war with Murphy, which I respect a lot.
Yeah, but we don't see his Slush Rusher.
No, we don't see Beartick. I mean, Beartick is kind of a hard bring because at any moment Politoed can just come in and take away your speed, and also you have to deal with like Glide from Rillaboom. It's going to be he doesn't get great coverage, so I can see not bringing the Hail Core.
Fairly sure it gets Swift Swim too. Beartick.
Beartick does?
Mm-hmm.
No way.
I think it gets both.
That's insane. I did not know that.
Mm-hmm. Man, like Pidgeot should do work in this game.
Yeah, Pidgeot seems really good in this game, but what we're gonna see is that kind of loses it early, unfortunately.
Oh.
Yeah, that Earthquake doing absolutely nothing.
Jesus. Knowing that he gets Sludge Bomb too, surprised.
Yeah, that could have been some valuable chip on Rillaboom.
Yeah.
You never know. If he had gotten the read, of course. Zeraora, everything good. He doubles out, anticipating Nidoking. But here, I would not have been very confident in hitting Hurricane there, and Thunder is hilarious, but probably unnecessary.
Hilarious, though. I do love it with the rain.
Yeah, because it does get the sheer force boost after all, because the 30% chance to para.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, boosted damage is boosted damage. Very necessary.
I like that swapping of Auroras. Just get rid of that. Rain from Ludicolo. Unfortunately, though, he didn't have a great follow up because his best switch in at that point was Heatran. Then he loses the balloon, so that's a potential, high horsepower you could have eaten, or, potentially just forced out Nidoking. So that was kind of unfortunate for Dave.
I feel like Dave's defensive core just isn't built to take on Murphy's.
Yeah, and Sleeping Politoed isn't the best either, because what's Politoed doing? He's coming in to set rain. It doesn't matter if he's asleep.
Yeah. He just doesn't have a really good answer for Politoed, knowing it has access to Ice Beam. Like, he has to get zero aura, and he doesn't have like a good switch.
Yep, like his best switch in is either Nidoking or Heliolisk. And I mean, obviously it's already slower than Heliolisk. I did not know that it got U-turn, by the way.
Yeah, that was wild. I figured Volt Switch, but probably not because of Volt Absorb.
Yeah, that's that. I think that's why. Just get around the Volt Absorber in Zeraora.
A lot of pivoting happening.
Yeah, both of them are kind of unsure of how to go forward, I think. And I believe that sort of long game benefits Murphy a little more because he's got the Mons that can just like slap stuff like Nidoking there. Because what
Mm-hmm.
really switches into Nidoking here now that the balloon's gone?
Except everybody's switching again.
Yeah.
This is
And we know what's
hilarious.
coming. It's a U-turn. Goodbye. Yeah, and now you just have to deal with rain for the rest of the game.
Yeah. Why not go into Zero Aura?
Um,
Is it band locked?
I'm not sure. We have seen no moves from it.
Like, that was the switch before.
Ooh, yeah, Blaze Kick in the rain. Ouch. I mean, the Grassy Glide is nice. Or you know, switching Tangrowth into the Grassy Glide for the Rocky Helmet damage is nice. However, like Rillaboom is just too good. You know, it's got so much coverage. It can just U-turn on your face. It doesn't care about the Rocky Helmet that much because it gets its own passive recovery with grassy terrain.
Right? Oh, Jesus, this game. Murphy hitting substitute. And
Oof.
Zero Aura's dead. Yeah, I was going to say, just win this game.
Now Heatran's about to be dead.
Yeah, it's over.
And Tangrowth doesn't really have anything to hit Ludicolo with. Like the
No.
Power Whip is nice, but again, it's neutral and you're burned.
Yeah, it's the burn that's really screwing him.
Pretty solid
Damn,
+5 from Murphy.
Ludicolo as a rain sweeper is hilarious.
Yeah, I
Love
mean, you
it.
got the
Good for
stab
you,
water.
Murphy.
And, you know, the things that would normally stall or wall a water type, which are other bulky waters, it's got access to those stab grass moves. So yeah.
It's just, that was, goddamn. I said, goddamn.
All right, on to the next match. So we want to plow through these. Yourself against Jack. All right, so how about you run us through some of the prep you did and what stuff took you by surprise?
I knew that I couldn't beat Scarf Azelf if it came. Scarf Azelf and Scarf Mismagus were both big problems.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the Fire Blast from T-Tar, did not see that coming.
I mean, T-Tar's got all that special coverage. I mean, Joe will talk your ear off about special T-Tar.
Yeah, I guess that's on me, because I really thought that Iron Defense Skarmory was just gonna sit in this boy's face, and then he hits both Fire Blasts too.
I mean, it's 85%. The odds are in his favor.
Also, him staying in here was insane. I thought he was leaving.
Yeah, I would have thought he was going to leave too, just because you preserved the sand for Excadrill later
But it was Mold Breaker. I knew it was gonna be Mold Breaker.
for Weezing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, T-Tar's just so bulky. He could have stayed in on anything.
At the end of the day, I could have brought Guzzlord. I had him slotted, but Azelf also gets Degleam, so like.
Yeah, but I think Gazilf kind of has 4-move syndrome. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what the rest of his set is, because I think he just hits Psychic for the entire game, right?
Yep, because I don't have a good switch for it.
Yeah, Skarm's dead.
Yep.
Skarm?
Azelf is a problem.
Yeah, and rocks are up on your side of the field, so even if you did have good switches, ugh.
This is where I find out it's Scarfed.
Yeah, you could probably reason that just from running a calc or two, right?
I thought it might have been Specs because it's base 115 or something speed.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
it's like
Specs also would
fast
have
as
been great
shit.
against this team.
That's
as
what
well.
I'm saying. So like, I found out that that's where his Scarf was. This mage just eating that first outrage was kind of wild. Also, me getting the triple outrage kind of was on for it. I was hoping it was a double.
He might have been able to double into Excadrill immediately, but then
Yeah.
again, potentially doing that in the face of like a Swords Dance or something.
At the end
Yeah,
of the day, it's just me killing something, and then him sending in Azelf to go, okay, what's gonna take this?
right. Your only psychic resist kind of fell down to special T-Tar.
Yep.
That's the way it goes sometimes, though.
Surprised he stayed in there too. I expected him to leave. I
You were
expected
expecting Azelf?
I expected Azelf for the fighting resist and or the levitate on the earthquake.
Okay. Yeah, I think at that point Jack just sort of correctly assessed that, okay, as Elf cleans up, I can just like sack and revenge, sack revenge, sack revenge.
Yep, and that's what this is. Oh god, Jack is at the top of our division for a reason. His team is monstrous.
I mean, he's got that really heavy, really top heavy offensive core with the
Yeah,
sand and Garchomp.
that was just wild that game. But he did good. Scarf Azelf just hitting psychic into my team.
Well, that's the way it goes sometimes, unfortunately.
Oh yeah, do what it is.
One mon you don't have a great answer for.
Oh
Oh, good job
Christ.
to Jack for that game. Next up, Thomas against Hunter. This was a really good match. I
I
liked
watched
watching
this
this match a
live. It
lot.
was great. Yeah, Mario and I were in Thomas's ear for it.
Oh, really?
Well, we were all together in New York,
Oh, yeah, that's true.
so like we watched this go down live. It was fun.
That flip turn actually kind of chunked Urshifu, and Urshifu's Fizz Def is not small.
Yeah, Basculin's like great.
Yeah.
Also loved Tangela in this match.
Tangela is one of those sleeper, well, he's 60 points, right? He's not a sleeper 40. And, you can't bring him to every match, but if you have a, physical attacker like Urshifu, where you resist one of its stabs, why not?
Also, in building, both Mario and I both forgot to teleport breaks mean look. So that was
Yeah.
trapping Gengar for Chansey.
Does Gengar get taunt?
I don't know.
Hmm.
That would have been useful too.
Should have led with
But
taunt.
4-move syndrome though, because like I think we had Shadow Ball, Toxic, Mean Look, and I can't remember. Maybe Sub, so that he couldn't hit Para.
Oh, okay.
I can't remember.
But also, I like Thomas completely bluffing with Scarf Blaziken, because what we'll see later is that he actually like changes moves. I'm pretty sure.
No, that's Scarf Blaziken.
Was it? I thought.
Yep.
I thought it wasn't locked for some reason.
No, that's Scarf Chicken.
Okay, never mind. I was giving Thomas too much credit.
No, Scarf Chicken like won him this game.
Yeah, I mean, Scarf Blaziken's always good.
Love him. He's my favorite fire starter.
A great Revenger with 2 very strong stabs and like the CC Flare Blitz, and a ton of coverage as well.
I kind of wish he didn't get for a flare or speed boost and instead just had like 20 base speed more.
Ooh,
Just so that he could be like not banned and usable.
What? He's usable. What are you talking about? Aren't you saying that Scarf Blaziken won him the game?
Yeah, but I hate scarf locking him.
Yeah, scarf locking stuff is always scary, right?
Yeah,
You need
dude.
to have a very strong mon in order to not be afraid of the choice lock.
I will say I did not think that Thomas was going to win this game.
Oh, really?
Not even close. When that Chansey teleported out, I thought that it was over. I thought that Thomas was just going to slowly lose after that just because, like, his boys start getting shipped.
Yeah, so Tangela's regenerator and is at full. G Weezing's pretty low. Blaziken just got chipped, so it's not switching into those flamethrowers much. Gengar's paralyzed. Yeah, just gets owned.
Well, that was a sack.
That's true.
That was a calculated sack because, like, now he can just do this and hit liquidation.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think he has flip turn, actually. Oh, no, he has
Oh,
liquidation. Okay.
oh yeah, he hits liquidation. Because I remember that turn. That was a big turn for him.
Yeah, I wonder if flip turn would have killed Mudsdale. Mudsdale was at +2 defense, right?
It was just so that he can hit whatever was about to happen really hard.
That's fair.
Coming in on with Chansey on Tangela is such balls.
Because of this knock.
Just because Leech Seed is a thing. Chansey just has so much health.
Well, I think we already know his plan for Leech Seed, right? Just teleport out. Happens before
Yeah,
the end of the turn, so why not?
yeah.
Yeah, and at this point, you just got to say goodbye.
Right,
And
he's
it's looking
useless.
really good for Hunter.
It really is.
It's insane how this match ends up. Okay, yeah, I mean, that'll kill Mudsdale for sure at 33%.
Right, it's starting to get to the point where Hunter's like, uh-oh. Urshifu's kind of low, like it can't keep switching in.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I wonder if the close combat would have killed there, but I understand why Thomas left.
The surging strikes have priority? I forget. I don't think it does, actually.
He might be Scarf Locked
It's
or Shifu.
it's Greninja. Greninja's the one with the priority multi-hit move. Hey, there's that Leech Seed.
Just giving him health back, man. Tangela just staying healthy.
Man, if this had been Toxic on Chansey instead of Para, this could have been real bad. Because Tangela is kind of the only thing keeping this together. Okay, obviously you have the great Revenging with Blaziken, but...
It's also Scarf Comfey.
Is it?
That's, yeah.
Oh, yeah, it did. Wait,
It's,
yeah, it went
it
before.
Yep, it U-turned before Blaziken left.
Why Scarf Comfey?
Wild, right?
Yeah, why? Life Orb
knows?
Stonejourner, I love it.
It's weird builds from Hunter.
Yeah. I mean, the only weird thing is Scarf Comfey so far, right? Like, I can definitely see why you'd run Life Orb on Stonejourner. It's got some pretty good, strong moves.
Power Spot's great too.
Yeah, I think Power Spot doesn't actually multiply your own attack, though.
Mm.
I think I made that mistake once on a broadcast talking about Stonejourner.
It's still not looking good for Thomas.
Yeah. Blaziken is super chipped. I am kind of shocked that he left her Shifu, and I'm not going to lie.
The miss Leech Seed was a problem. Takes 2 close combats he doesn't need to.
Oh, and the para.
Yep.
Giga Drain. Yeah. I wonder why he let Urshifu go, because I think he could have gone into Chansey and just hit Soft Boil, right?
Mario was actually really surprised and was worried the whole time that the soft boiled was coming. And then here it is. Pincer coming in to make this a much more winnable game for Thomas.
I am kind of shocked that he went for like the sub there. Why wouldn't you just try to Mega Horn or CC Chansey and get that Moxie off?
Swords Dance.
Yeah, Swords Dance. That makes sense.
That's why. Because at plus... See, this was a mistake. He should have hit Quick Attack there. He just got really scared. Because he's at... And here again, he also should have hit Quick Attack.
He does.
Okay, it was the first one then. Just because he's down defense that he doesn't need to be down when you're looking at a Comfey that can priority move you.
Yeah, that makes sense. Although at -1... Yeah, that probably did make a difference. Like the difference between -1 and -2. Oh, and it's a crit.
Right. Like, it's just a bevy of unfortunate events. But now Blaziken comes in to do the one thing Blaziken does great. Survives the crit, the second crit in a row, and kills him.
Damn. +0 victory.
He did it. Wild game, honestly.
Yeah, very, very wild. I think that's the second +0 we've ever had in League history.
That's not like a forfeit, yeah.
Yeah, that's not a forfeit or a DQ or something. A real +0, ending on
Yeah,
explosion, ending on recoil damage, something like that.
yeah, that was great.
All right. Well, let's get over to the next. We've got 3 left, including this one. Gonna hit play. Oh, she's GM'd me. Oh, he said approximately how long? I'll say like 15 from now or so. Anyway, right. So Kyle against Jim. This is a conference cup match, right?
I feel like I watched this game. I think it's Conference Cup, yes, and I can't remember if I watched this game live or not. I did because this is heat proof.
Yeah, he proved Bronzong.
Yep, I remember now.
It's specifically for Entei, right? I mean, what else is it there for?
Probably, yeah. If I had to
Curse
guess,
Muck. I love that actually.
yeah, right.
Ooh, that's scary range. Oh, and he lives.
And
That's
he doesn't.
kind of big actually that it
It's
lived that.
huge, right? Very huge,
It's a completely different game if Kyle gets that range. Because then you
right?
have Dublade at full.
He's not
Um,
getting a single flinch either.
yeah, that's true. Oh, hey, there's a flinch.
There we go.
Sometimes you can just feel it coming. Rest again, because what else is he going to do?
Right.
I like that he's saving Muck while it's at full.
Dude,
Maybe he
Muck's
could
so
have done that
good.
earlier when he had the Chesto Berry freshly procced.
No, because he got that knock and no dual blades like useless.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, I don't think it was. I don't think it was like super. Um, I don't think it would have been that big of a problem for Jim actually, just because you can bring in Pelipper on the resist because Pelipper's got Roost and threatens everything with Scald.
I love this. Muck just being there.
Although Kyle finds a good spot to get in Conkeldurr with the free Burn
Yeah, he
Orb.
does. Yeah.
That's something that's always a challenge with either Burn Orb or Toxic Orb mons like, Gliscor and Conkeldurr, is that you have to get
Just,
a good pivot on them.
yeah, getting it to actually proc.
Hmm. And not getting knocked off in the process.
Yeah, Delphox was hilarious in this game, though.
I mean, Delphox is a good mon.
I think this is another. It's either Scarfs or Specs. I can't remember, but he just clicks the button. He just clicks buttons with Delphox.
With how much that did to Lantern, we didn't see a rest. Okay, we saw Toxic, so it's not AV, so...
With him not hitting the fire move there on Dual Blade, oh, he was probably expecting the Shadow Sneak. Never mind.
Yeah, I think he was expecting a sneak. Jim always comes prepared. He knows what coverage moves your mons get.
Yeah, he
Unless it's a
does.
fire type with Iron Head.
Or Gardevoir getting a grass move.
But I don't think he'll fall for, let's say, obvious threats.
Back into Bronzong.
Yeah, that sleep's not bad. Kyle's looking like he probably needs to get in Corviknight soon, just so that it can defog, but it's low already.
Right, it's going to be hard to just get it in. Because now it dies to the 2-tap Psychic. Or
Yeah.
probably just the 1, I can't remember. Yeah, the
I
first
mean,
one, okay.
at 1/4, I think one would do it.
I was saying there was a small chance it gets that dumb 1% live.
Yeah, stuff like that can happen for sure. Shadow Sneak again. There's not much for
Just,
Doublade to do.
yeah, just not letting Kyle sneak on him.
Oof. Yeah, the Roost going first against the Rock Slide is kind of bad for Doublade, which basically just means something is going to eat a Scald or a Hurricane.
Yeah, I'm surprised we don't see Hurricane for a while, if at all.
Yeah, because that seemed like a really good spot to hit Hurricane, because it's either going to switch out or it's 13%, because it's
Right.
13%, or like Hurricane will just do that much damage. So I'd think Hurricane would be the more optimal move. But I mean, hey, Jim's doing great right now, so far from us to question him. Ooh.
Mm.
And scared out. Yeah, that's Stone Edge doing nothing to Bronzong. I guess this is where you find out if that it's heat proof.
Yeah, because it would have died there.
It would have died as hell. But I mean, it's kind of inconsequential because Bronzong was already slept and it's not living two.
Yeah. Yeah, he just kind of sacks it there. I'm surprised you didn't send Piper in earlier.
Ooh. That's Stone Edge miss.
Huge.
Yeah, because Doublade did a quarter of that HP with just Rock Slide. So with the flying type still being on Pelipper, that Stone Edge probably killed.
But then Mega Swampert comes in and wins the game.
Yeah, that's kind of true. If it has Ice Punch for Roserade, that's not a good time.
Yeah.
Red card. Hilarious.
Love that, right?
Would red card have procced on Lightning Rod?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. My inclination says that it wouldn't. But who knows?
Seen this game before.
Yeah, Delphox is a really good Revenger against Kyle's squad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. I mean, Doublade, you can do 7. You can do 7 with a Psychic. And he doesn't actually opt for the Shadow Sneak there.
Right?
I wonder if that was just a read on Jim's part, or if Doublade, or if Kyle was just kind of thrown in the towel.
Who knows? But
Who knows?
I think Jim still won regardless.
Yeah, I think so too. Because you have Pelipper ready to set the rain again and get Swampert in there, so...
Right.
Yeah, very good stuff to Jim. Strong +3.
Gotta be smart when you're playing Kyle.
Mm-hmm. Kyle's absolutely no slouch. Next game. We got Rob against Manny.
Oh, God. I don't know what Rob's doing anymore.
Yeah, I kind of got that impression watching this replay. I don't know why Nihiligo even stayed in there. Just because, like, Pursuit is so fat that Sledge Wave isn't gonna kill it. You know?
Yep.
Then you're potentially just eating, like, that Power Whip or Darkest Lariat, and Nihiligo not known for its Fizz Def. I don't know, it's a weird play. Not one I would have done. Also, leading with Nihiligo when you're not sashed is quite ballsy.
Rob's got balls, that's for sure.
Yeah, he's playing with no fear. The unfortunate part of playing with no fear is that sometimes there is stuff you should be afraid of.
Zarude has been so good for Manny this season.
Yeah, I mean, its bulk is... like, the grass and dark type, like, sure, you're quad X weak to U-turn, but is that really that big of a deal? Like, you're so bulky, you resist everything else other than bug. Or, you know, even if you don't resist it, you're eating one of them, right?
Right. He should have danced again. Idiot.
Idiot. Did he not have Fire Blast or Flamethrower?
Probably not.
Oh, unfortunate. Yeah, honestly, Aggron might just win that war then. Because all it really would have to do is roll one Heavy Slam after the Sleep Talk, and Haltari is dead. I'm going to put this back on slow. This one is going a bit too fast for normal.
I think it's just Manny outplaying Rob.
Yeah, I agree. Rob seems to not know how to deal with like all this pivoting and Aggron setting up. Cursing again, why not? Although with Unaware Quag, you're probably doing okay. Unfortunately, though, that lets Zaru just come in easily.
And not get a single Scald Burn.
I'm not sure if a Scald Burn there would have decided the match, unfortunately.
No, but it would have been nice.
Yeah, it would have been nice. And go by. And I mean, Bullet Punch is not gonna do that much to Coco because it's neutral.
And he
Electric
just
resistance steel.
pivots. Love
Ooh,
the explosion.
Dude, Scarf, with that, not Scarf Laddie, regular Laddie, living the explosion from Scarf Metagross is actually pretty huge.
Not Scarf Metagross, Life Orb.
Why did it go first then? I guess it
Couldn't
was
tell
just
you.
no speed Laddie?
Maybe.
Huh. Oh, Rocky Helmet Laddie. Huh.
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 Specifically for Metagross, probably.
Probably, yeah. Like, you switch into those bullet punches a lot.
Dude, this hyper offensive core of Coco and Raichu is just crazy.
Coco's not even... I don't think May's really been running the offensive Coco even, because Coco's benefit comes because it gets to pair with Raichu, and it's, you know, it's fast enough that you can go pretty tanky, and you U-turn Volt Switch on a bunch of stuff, and it gets great coverage.
Yeah. Got himself a nice +5.
Yeah. Raichu was a big problem.
Man,
Just-
Rob was not prepared.
I think I agree with that assessment. Rob didn't seem like he had much in the way of Raichu answers, honestly. Maybe like an Assault Vest Nihilego, maybe. But then you got Psyshock from Raichu, so
Right.
hit that physical side.
Yeah, it was just... It was Delmise.
Yeah, Delmise. But then Delmise got owned by, I think, Zarude, a Darkest Lariat.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Or a Flamethrower Shadow Ball from Latios, one of those.
Yep. Well, good job to Manny. +5, leading his division now. Let's go over to the last match. Last match. Nigeria against LCD.
I don't think I watched this.
This was a late entry. I think this was the last match of the week. Leech Life on Buzzwole. I love it.
So good.
Torn comes
Alright,
in.
Yep.
Because, you know, it's either Scarf Buzzwole, in which case it's locked, or it's not, and you're faster and you can just hit Hurricane.
Kartana. Knockoff. Smart Strike. Okay.
I think I would have knocked off there as well. Just because, you know, Mamo's not staying in, so why not?
Yeah, just get the item off him on. Come on.
So LCD's doing a good job of staying ahead. I mean, that Mist Hurricane sucks.
Yeah, we
Don't
all
get me
miss
wrong.
Hurricane suck. They're just sad.
But I mean, that's what happens when you run the 70% moves. It's going to miss. Miss
Yeah.
more often than you like, even. Ooh, slack off on Slowbro. I like that a lot.
That was huge, yeah.
'Cause
Huge.
You don't... Ooh. You know, if that had procced and that was a flare boost, that could have been really spicy. Get that free specs, essentially, off of switching into a Scald.
Yeah, Flare Blitz or Flare Boost is great, and it's set that only one Pokemon gets it.
Yeah, it is only Drifblim. Does anything other than Zangoose get what's it called? Tox Boost?
I don't think so, but I mean Guts.
And they're from the same gen, right? I think so, at least.
I
Anyway,
don't
that's beside
remember.
the point.
One's from Ruby Sapphire. Zangoose is.
So I like the Hail and the Roar Veil from LCD.
Mm-hmm.
Flash Cannon doing absolutely nothing to Florges.
With the sunny day, amazing.
Sunny Day is some heat. I like that a lot.
Hilarious.
Man, imagine if it had Synthesis there, because I think... Does Florges... Wait, Florges might not get Synthesis. Never mind.
I think it does. I think that's actually its... Oh no, it gets Moonlight.
Oh, well, Moonlight... Okay, same deal with Moonlight. But it also gets Wish. I think that's why nobody runs that, because Wish is just better in a lot of spots. And why not Pack Protect on Florges? It gets no moves. Anyway, the one answer to Aurora Veil is kind of gone, so that sucks.
And now this bitch can just hit this bitch kind of... Wow, that's such balls!
Was it?
Subbing in the face of a Nidoqueen? Yeah.
Why not? You, I mean, I think that makes sense from Nigeria's point of view because, like, you're threatening it out with Psychic, right? I think that's just a read from LCD's point of view where
That's what I would have done.
Yeah, you would have just hit Psyshock. Yeah, that makes sense too. Like, you got the Psychic Terrain up. Okay, but now this is a problem.
Yep. And now for something completely different.
Buzzwole. I mean, Buzzwole will live. Won't be happy, but it'll live.
It won't be happy. Oh, now it'll not live.
Yeah, now it's super not living a Hurricane.
Let's see.
Ooh. Is he predicting the U-turn? Oh, focus miss. Oh, he was anticipating, I think, Mammo coming in. That's wild. I would have just hit CC again. Like, you're scarfed and you're faster, right?
Right.
I think LCD just had a really good read on what IGO was going to do and played perfectly and didn't blink. I think that's really what it comes down to. Like, we saw the Nidoqueen play where he just slammed Sludge Wave in the face of the sub. See Torn just like staying in full confidence against Buzzwole.
Honestly, LCD's been playing out of his mind all season.
Yeah, Mr. like drops his entire team week 1.
He just knew, man.
Yeah, okay. Expert Belt, I don't think. He didn't need the Expert Belt to Oko, Mamoswine there. Ugh.
Oh, God.
Now
this is just a slow death.
Right, because LCD knows he's ahead, so he's kind of content to just trade. And he's got Scarf Laddie in the back pocket. So, yeah, Leash Life's not doing that much.
Even at +1.
Mm-hmm. How healthy was Slowbro? Okay, so Slowbro would have been able to live at least 1 Leech Life. Ooh.
D-Dance?
Hitting that Hurricane was pretty
big. This D-Dance is huge, though.
It is, but...
Like, if you're Nigeria, you're like, shit, I can kind of win.
Yeah, except for the fact that got Scarf Laddie in the back pocket.
Scarf Laddie. Damn.
Yeah, that could have been real bad if he had missed that first Hurricane, because then you're giving Zard like free reign to just D-Dance the second time, in which case you are absolutely Omega dead.
Yeah, everything on your team's about to die. Except for Chansey. Chansey will live.
The Chansey would not live something from Zard.
It 100% does. I remember having to do the calcs. I had to be at like +3.5 so that Flare Blitz didn't kill me and I was able to just kill it with Dragon Claw or something. It was a hilarious calc. Flare Blitz from full on Chansey Zardex takes like 75% recoil damage.
Oh, I believe that for sure.
it's absolutely wild.
But anyway, that does it for our battles for this week. So,
hot damn.
Mike, if you could message our 700 Club compatriots, because that is our next section, the 700 Club. And drumroll, please. Our 700 Club, 700 point Ubermon is Mega Mewtwo Y. Big, scary mon. This team is piloted by Sheej.
Big Mega Mewtwo.
So, on Sheej's side of the field, we got... Well, not on his side of the field. The battle's not up yet.
Let's say, damn.
His 11. Golem, Manectric, Garbodor, Raboot, Togedemaru, Murkrow, Floatzel, Togetic, the one that can hold Eviolite, Nosepass, and Zangoose.
I was going to say it better be Togetic because, like, it's got to be a tier 5 mon.
Yeah. Man, if Togekiss was tier 5, that'd be a wild...
Oh my god, that'd be wild. Let's do a season where we flip the tier list. Tier 3 is still tier 3 because it's in the middle, but tier 5 becomes tier 1 and so on. Or S tier, rather.
That would be
wait.
Wild.
We have 6 tiers.
Everybody would just choose the bottom tier.
We have 6 tiers, right? Would it work?
Oh, they are up. I Got the
They're
message
up.
from Sheej.
They're up.
All right. So, what we're looking at here. Dude, look at... Wait, why is Mewtwo so far off to the right? What the heck? Look at this.
Because he's so much better than all the other Pokemon that he's like, screw you guys. I don't even want to be near your filth. Your tier 5 gross.
Yeah, we got some elitism going on from Mewtwo. Anyway, Garbodor on the side of the 700 Club, along with Golem, Probopass, Floatzel, Raboot a great 40-pointer, and of course, Mega Mewtwo Y, up against Charizard X Mega, Buzzwole, Drifblim, Tapu Lele, Vileplume, and Mamoswine. Alright, I'm gonna give him the go for it, boys. Give for it, boys.
One
whatever.
dragon dance from Zardex. Game's over.
I mean, unless there's a Scarfer, right? Well, I guess you can't. No, you're right. Actually, you can't Scarf Mega Mewtwo Y.
Oh, sturdy Golem. Never mind.
Okay, Sturdy Golem lives one. Raboot with Sucker Punch potentially. If it's banded. But I mean, yeah, Zard is a huge issue. I think Probopass gets Levitate, doesn't it? Maybe not.
I don't remember that one.
I don't know anything about these garbage 40-pointers.
Garbodor.
Barbobor on Sheej's side. Okay, Spikes. I like Spikes turn 1.
Same.
Honestly, if you can sleep something, like Garbodor is not a bad target. Oh, Tapu Lele.
Into Reboot.
I think Raboot is faster. Raboot's 97, I believe.
Yeah, but this is a very... This is powerful. No,
Probopass? Okay. Alright, that makes sense. Maybe Lele is the one that's
Pass.
Ouch. He's gone.
John's.
Oh no. Alright, now is this where Mega Mewtwo Y comes in and just like hits Sub or Calm Mind or something and just 6-0s Nigeria?
Yeah.
Yeah. Unequivocally, yeah. Yeah, that's gonna happen.
That's exactly what happens right now. You got it to a T.
Well, our battlers are thinking. At least one of them
I was
is.
gonna say, she just taking his good old time.
Yeah, Psychic Terrain does a good job of stopping the potential Sucker Punch from Raboot. Honestly, not much wants those Psychics. Or Moonblasts. Pretty much just Mewtwo, right?
Here's Floatzel.
Ooh, okay, Scarf Floatzel. And he's gone. Alright.
Oh god, living with 2%.
Oof. Alright. Big boy Mewtwo. Let's see what happens.
You gotta kill this Lele.
Size Strike. Oh, I forgot I got that move. Oh, is this just a Scarf, like, Leech Life or something?
Yeah, that was the fastest Buzzwole click ever.
I'm looking up the base power Size Strike.
I think it's 100.
Yeah, 100. 100. Oh, and it deals damage based on the defense. Okay, interesting. I mean, Buzzwole is still super dead if he were to get hit by it, but... Oh! EQ! That's crazy, because Mega Mewtwo Y was definitely living in EQ.
Oh yeah. I'm actually surprised it did.
Oh, and I don't think Raboot would be super happy about 2 Leech Lives either.
Surprised he didn't just stay in. Interesting.
I mean, I would have thought that, like, Garbodor was probably coming in. Honestly, that's probably what Nigeria thought as well. Garbodor's coming in to resist the Leech Life and take a turn off the sleep.
Yeah, actually, I can see that.
Okay, but this is not a good spot at all.
No, that's not where you want to be.
Mega Mewtwo Y is probably bulky enough. But here's the thing. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, here's the thing. If Nigeria just sacks something... Ooh. Wonder if like a Bandit Ice Shard's gonna kill.
Yeah, I don't know here. It's definitely Ice Shard.
Yeah, 100% Ice Shard. Garbodor, right? Ooh, the crit as well. That definitely seems like a choice band.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree. That was a lot of damage
Uh-oh.
for.
Uh-oh. Is it
Remember
gonna
when
happen?
I said it's happening? It's happening! Everybody!
Oh, he clicked
relax!
D-Dance! Oh. Oh, no.
Oh boy.
Oh, God. Alright, well, Golem can click Explosion at least. It's not saving Mega Mute. Oh! Wow, he just... Okay, he just ate that. I'm surprised, honestly.
I'm gonna agree with you. That's kind of wild.
I would have thought, like, Outrage or something would be better. Oh, Custap Berry! Still slower than Ice Shard. Oh,
That's
no.
amazing.
Oh, no.
Aw, rip.
Oh, no.
Yo, Ice Shard Mamo just doing it.
Oh, that was fun.
That was fun.
Unfortunate for the 700 Club.
Now Najee gets to pick one for next week.
Yep.
He has not told me who he wants.
Well, that was good fun. I'm gonna give him a thanks, guys.
Thanks, friends. Oh, God.
Give that an upload. So why not? Why not save it for later?
Right.
Alright, well that does it for our 700 Club. Currently 1-2 this season. 2 losses, 1 win. Nigeria gonna get to pilot it next week, so hopefully some fun stuff in store for there.
Oh, I'm sure.
In the meantime, though, let us go look at the standings, why don't we?
Hey.
Next part of the broadcast. Great 700 Club battle. I enjoyed that a lot. Anyway, Pokemon Fun Week League. Blah, 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 blah. Pokemon
Blah, blah,
Fun
blah.
League Week 7. Sometimes get tripped up over my own words.
Yep.
So,
Happens to me.
Fortress Division, I'm leading. Magnezone Division, very contentious. Tristan with a +1 over Lebo this week takes the division on plus, but they're tied in records, so it's definitely not over. On that same note, in the Metagross Division, 2 4 and 2s,
Same thing.
separated only by plus.
Yeah.
Skarmory Division, LCD at the top with 5 and 1 plus 13. Jim on his coattails, like if LCD takes an L this week, like Jim takes a win. Yep,
Yeah.
that could definitely upset the balance. And Jack firmly in the lead of Steelix Division, 2 games ahead. Plus 19.
Yeah. Yeah, my division's over for me. It's over!
You can still make playoffs.
Oh no, we're memeing. It's over.
Oh boy. Well, with that, let's go look at the playoff picture, why don't we? So, I am currently first seed, 5 and 1 plus 20. Jack marginally behind, only by a single plus, 5 and 1 plus 19. LCD, 5 and 1 plus 13. Manny, 4 and 2 plus 17. Lebo, 4 and 2 plus 13. So those are our division leaders. And in the wild cards, we have Kyle at seed 6, 4 and 2 plus 15. Tristan, 4 and 2 plus 10. Jim, 4 and 2, 12. Murphy, there's actually a bunch of 3 and 3s, but these are the highest, the most plussing of the 3 and 3s. Murphy with plus 11. James, plus 9. Dylan, plus 8. So, that is our playoff picture. Now let's look at King of the Kill. So Raichu picked up a bunch of kills this week. It's up to 12. Entei is now at 11 kills. Durant, Mild Durant, at 10 kills. Zardex, which I think has been in 2 matches so far. Maybe, no, I think it's actually 3 matches.
It
Has
got
9
6 kills in one game.
Yeah. Yeah, so Zard, 9 kills. Greninja, 9 kills. And a bunch other that we're not going to mention. Okay, Nidoku and Salamence, Mega Altaria, G-Zapdos, Azelf, All right. That's King of the Kill.
KOTK.
KOTK. So, let's look at the trades and pickups then. Another pretty quiet week in terms of trades and pickups. So, we have a trade, first of all. Manny and Dave traded Swampert and Suicune.
Yes, they did.
So Dave gave up Suicune, Manny gave up Swampert. So yeah, Dave now has another rocker and a more, I guess, offensively present water type. Because I mean, Suicune, if you're going to do damage with Suicune, you kind of need to be hitting Calm Mines, stuff like that. I don't think Dave.
Something tell me Dave just said yes.
Manny wanted it. Dave was like, "Yeah, sure."
He also picks up a ground type.
Yeah, he did not have a ground type before. His electric switching was Zero Aura, pretty much.
Yep. So now he has a ground type. So maybe that's helpful for him.
And Manny. So in addition to that trade, he's picked up Suicune. He has also gotten Sandslash for Lapras.
Interesting.
So he loses an ice type, not the end of the world. You can do without an ice type.
Yep. I agree. And Sandslash is fun. Gets a spinner, gets big defense.
Yeah. I mean, Manny's offensive presence, though, is kind of riding on Raichu. Everything else, everything else can do damage, but requires kind of some setup. I guess maybe Lottie doesn't. But you see Mega Aggron, Suicune, right? They kind of need
if you look at King of the Kill, he's doing it.
Yeah, that's right.
He is literally just pivoting. Yeah, he is pivoting around his opponent, getting them in a position where Raichu can come in, maybe turn like 30 or 40, and just hit Rising Voltage a couple of times and put a nice big hole in your team.
Yep, 100%. And he's honestly been doing that great. Hard to fault him.
Yep.
It's clearly been working.
Oh, yes, it has.
All right, those are our 2 trades and pickups. Now let us look at the commish picks.
Hey, that's
all right. So let's talk about this prediction record. I'm at 30. You're at 29.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's neck and neck.
Neek and neek.
Okay, so first up, we have Nigeria against Kyle. So Nigeria has a completely different team than the first time he fought Kyle. Well, maybe not completely different, but completely different in the sense that it has Zardax, which is always, big old problem.
Yep. Yes, it is.
And honestly, Kyle doesn't have great answers for Zard, unfortunately.
Foul play Mandibuzz.
True, but I mean, how does Mandibuzz love a +1 Tough Claw's Outrage?
Wonder how much damage Guts Mach Punch from Boulder does, or even Iron Fist Mach Punch.
So Guts Mach Punch, that's probably doing in the realm of like 40 to 45, I imagine, to Zardex, because Zard I think it has 130 defense as well.
Okay, but 30 to 40 is still nice when you're looking at a Mon possibly chunking itself from Flare Blitzes.
Yeah, that's true.
That is in a nice range.
Yeah, definitely true.
I do think that Kyle really will have to. That's going to be his big. I know it's kind of stupid to say because of course it is Megazard.
It's a little cliche, but also true.
Megazard's going to be his wall. He has to get over that. Because besides that, he's got answers for Lele. I think. I mean, Entei just could smack it in the face.
Doublade also walls Lele pretty well. You can't exactly Shadow Sneak it, but you don't necessarily need to. You can hit Shadow Claw or Iron Head.
Yep. Even Roserade can just smack a nice little Sludge Bomb if it's like Choice Scarfed, as long as Lele isn't Scarfed.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna pick Kyle here.
I am going to pick Nigeria.
Alrighty then.
All right, so that is the first match down. It'll be interesting though. Kyle sort of has like a wonky team, but he makes it work. He's got everything he needs. He's got great offense. He's got priority. He's got great walls, hazards.
I feel like that's the definition of Kyle's draft. Wonky, but he makes it work.
Anyway, next match. I think Nigeria will take it just because Zard will just punch stuff.
Zard things.
Just Zard things. Next match. Manny against M1. So the first time they met, I think, yeah, Manny ran bulky Zarude, and M1
Yep.
didn't have a great answer for that.
And just pivoted everywhere.
Yeah, so I imagine M1's not going to let that happen again.
I'm still picking Manny.
Yeah, I mean, Manny's got a lot more bulk that M1's got to get over. Huge power Zoomerol doesn't seem, or, classic belly drum set, I should be more clear. Doesn't seem like it's going to be doing all that much. Because, I mean,
Mega
what's
Aggron
an Oko?
might take some damage. It might take a nice amount of damage from a superpower. Mega Aggron.
Oh, but then again, filter.
It's still probably going to do, I'm going to say, like 50%. And on a Mon that doesn't have natural recovery outside of rest, that's a good amount of damage.
Yeah, definitely going to have to run some Calyx.
Yeah.
M1 saying, no, I'm going to let it happen again.
It's going to happen again.
No, I'm going to take M1. I'm going to pick the homie.
Outside of Sandaconda, nope, even with Sandaconda, A Raichu kind of just has free reign to click moves in this game.
Yeah, I mean, A Raichu is kind of nasty against a lot of teams, because isn't that the story? Is that, other than the ground type, A Raichu cleans up, but A Raichu gets Grass Knot.
That's what I mean. Like, that's why I said not even the ground type gets in its way with it being the Z Captain. Like, I can easily see this being a game where A Raichu walks away with like 4 kills.
Yeah, I mean, that's always the threat with A Raichu, isn't it?
Yeah, that's true. It's very true.
Anyway, you need like something like specifically Gliscor to wall it.
Oh god, Gliscor is so good.
Because you got that flying plus ground type.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, did you say you were picking Manny?
Oh, I did.
Okay. You're picking Manny. Next match. Jim against LCD. So, Jim and LCD's match, their first match, I'm pretty sure you remember it quite well. It was that amazing 6.4 luck game where Jim...
Oh, yeah.
Where LCD hit literally like 0 out of 8 hurricanes or something ridiculous, and...
Yes.
Jim got like a ton of full paras, and it was just like there was nothing for LCD to do.
Okay, I'm not even going to look at their teams. Jim's going to win it again by purely RNG.
Ooh, well, I'm picking LCD.
Okay. Not even going to look at their teams. RNG is going to completely decide this game, too.
All right, cool, fantastic. You're picking Jim. I pick LCD because I think LCD actually has a really good matchup, because you can get rid of the hail with Vanillix, or get rid of the rain with Vanillix, and then not a lot's eating freeze dries.
Yeah, but that also requires you to be allowed to move, and I feel like LCD was not allowed to even make a move because he was just parried every turn.
And you think that's going to happen again?
100%.
All right, there we have it. LCD is going to be cursing your name if that comes to fruition.
God damn it, Mike!
Next up, Dylan against Rob. Oof, man.
So, like, here's the deal.
Yeah, here's the deal, Dracovish.
I want to pick Rob because he's my homie. Quagsire stops Dracovish, first of all.
Kind of. It kind of stops Dracovish.
Water Absorb.
Yeah, I know.
Full defensive. Gets Recover. It's going to shrug those outrages.
I don't think it's going to shrug off outrages.
I do. I think it's going to shrug that outrage, recover it off, and just do Quagsire things. But I also think Rob's going to lose it before it gets the opportunity to do that. So like,
yeah, he's going to eat like a Giga Drain from Shaman or a Solar Beam from Arcanine or something. I get the feeling.
Yeah, I'm picking Dylan.
I'm also picking Dylan.
I love Rob, but I don't think he has the team building brain.
I also think the matchup is not great, because it's great to have a Water Absorber against Dracovish, but you kind of need more than that. Like, what else here is switching into a Vicious Rend? Dry Skin Jinx?
Full defensive Metagross might take one. Who knows? That probably not. I'm taking that back. I'm taking that back.
Take one is not a glowing
Delmise would. Delmise has a lot of defense. I bet it takes the Rend. No, Delmise. You don't have a red team card. He has Delmise.
Oh, I still have the wrong team card?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. We saw Delmise Okay, yeah.
Yep. He has Dome Ice.
I need to pester Joe for that updated team card.
Or like an Iron Defense off Metagross. Who knows? But I just don't think Rob has. I think Dracovish is too scary. I don't think Rob has the team building like brain. I just don't think he's like, okay, if this happens, what do I do? So I think Dylan's gonna take it.
All that being said, I mean, if Altari gets off a D-Dance, that's pretty spooky.
Yeah, but then he's not gonna bring Flamethrower again.
Does he need Flamethrower?
Magna Zone.
Yeah, I guess he could EQ though, as well.
He won't bring that either. He'll bring like Sub-Roost, D-Dance, and Hyper Voice.
That is a wild set, my man. Also, I like the Pixelate v Pixelate Mons in this matchup.
Yeah, both the Pixelate Megas.
Well, we've said our piece. We both picked Dylan. Next up, Jack against Murphy. This is where we start the Conference Cup matches, I believe.
Yep, so I'm picking Jack.
I am picking Murphy. We always go with the Conference Cup homies.
Yeah, I'm going for the homie. Although I will say the terrain fucks with Jack really hard.
Yeah, it does. Excadrill gets high horsepower, so that's nice. But Garchomp does not get high horsepower. It only gets EQ, I believe.
Yo, here comes Special Garchomp.
I mean, Special Garchomp isn't bad. I mean, with the Flamethrower access...
Spec Chomp with Earth Power, let's go, come on.
Yeah, why not? You run Earth Power, like Draco, Flamethrower, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't see any problem with that set.
Nah, man. Do it.
Do it. Well, I guess that's all we have to say. I mean, okay, obviously, like, Nidoking is kind of a big problem for this team. It chunks a lot of stuff.
Yeah, Nidoking will fuck Jack's day if he lets it happen. Like,
Mawile?
It can hit almost...
Mawile? Mawile is a big issue for Jack's team, I feel like. If it gets off a Swords Dance, I think Jack might just lose, honestly.
The sucker is going to suck, yeah.
Yeah, because
I
think like there's no way Excadrill's living the +2 Sucker Punch. If it's full defensive Garchomp, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. I actually like full defensive Garchomp for this matchup too.
Yeah, okay, it's actually not bad. You potentially eat a Glide and hit back with like Rocky Helmet Rough Skin.
Yeah, and then with like a Fire Fang or something, or a Flamethrower.
Yeah, that's actually not a bad plan. Well, anyway, next up. Guess what, Mike? Guess what match we're going to talk about next?
My game?
Yeah, our game. Our game, Mike.
Oh, I battle you?
Yeah.
I didn't even know who I battled this week.
It's our week, boy.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Well, I'm picking myself. I don't know about you.
I'm going to pick myself, let's be straight.
Oh, sick. So what do you got in store for this match? How about you enlighten the audience?
I'm very obviously going to run Scarf Love Disc.
You don't even have Love Disc. It's too late for trades, Mike. You can't pick it up.
Bro, I'm the commissioner. If I want to have Love Disc for our game and our game only, I'm going to have Love Disc for our game and our game only.
Okay, enlighten me on the Love Disc strat.
Scarf, Ice Beam. That's it.
I feel like a Scarf Ice Beam is still going to do like maybe 80 max to Salamence.
Yeah, but it's Love Disc, so like the other 20% just comes off the sheer fear of how intimidating that mon is.
Is that a new mechanic that I was previously unaware of?
100%. You weren't told about this?
Oh, man.
If you have Love Disc, every mon takes a bonus 20% damage on your team, or on your opponent's team.
Wow, this is new tech that I've not heard of before.
Right. That's why we're allowed to have it as the hidden 12th Pokemon on the roster.
the hidden 12th wild card that anybody can just bring out at any moment.
Oh, God. My plan is to live the attack that you do, and then kill you afterwards.
Mm-hmm. And what are you going to do when Salamence is already set up?
Lose.
Okay.
Immediately.
Yeah, because I mean, the only thing you really have that's going to be faster is like Scarf Terrakion, right?
Flygon. Or not Flygon, I'm sorry. Manectric will be naturally faster.
Well, I mean, that's why I said already set up.
Oh, yeah, then I'll just lose. No big deal. It'd
No
be
big
like that sometimes.
Anyway, next up. Oh, Tristan against Bick. We know Bick loves fighting Tristan. I'm obviously picking my Conference Cup homie.
Picking Tristan.
All right. I mean, so a big issue for Bick is those banded hustle outrages.
As long as they hit.
True, as long as they hit.
And Togekiss can't even come in because, like, Bolt Beak.
Well, okay, Togekiss is naturally faster, so that's good. However, I mean, you still probably don't want the hustle Bolt Beak, even if you're going first, right?
Yeah, but like a D-Dance of Zygarde, and I feel like this game is just Tristan's having a bad time.
Yeah. The only thing I think really gets in the way is like Virizion.
And Powdown. I bet Powdown takes one.
Oh, true. But
Fires back with like a Toxic. Now you're on a timer. It dies second turn, but now you're on a timer.
yeah, but that's still not a good situation for Tristan.
Oh,
like,
right.
Sure, you're on a
making
timer, but losing potentially
making
2
the
or
best
3
out of the
mons like
worst.
that.
I'm still taking Tristan.
I'm still taking Bick. Anyway, next match. Lebo against Sheej. Now, this is an interesting match because you're the one who's been talking up a storm about Sheej's Dragon Fairy Steel Core. However, Sheej is only 1-5 right now. And Lebo, despite having the team that we're all kind of shocked even costs 1,100 points, he's 4-2 and leading his division. So
Just goes to show you it's not the mons you draft, but the person piloting the team.
yeah, and also the teams you run up against as well.
Yeah, your schedule has a lot to do with it.
Mm-hmm. That being said,
Sheej. Picking Sheej. I need the Conference Cup homies to win.
I'm picking Lebo. That being said, I think Sheej kind of struggles with Greninja, to be quite honest.
I was thinking the same thing, and kind of Gliscor.
Yeah, at least with Gliscor, you've got Feeny as an easy in most of the time.
Yeah.
Like, Gliscor's not going to be able to Toxic it. Like, the EQ is probably doing, like... It's probably a 4-tap against Feeny, so...
You think? I was thinking maybe like a 2 to 3 tops.
I mean, it'll depend on the spreads, but Feeny big.
That's true.
Feeny big.
That's true. Come on, Sheej, you can do it.
For the Conference Cup.
For the Conference Cup.
Silvally is broken. That's a good point Lebo's bringing up.
Silvally is borked.
Yeah, Lebo, your team isn't bad, but just looking at it, the only real sexy heavy hitter is like Gliscor and Greninja. Everyone else is like, okay, that's a good Gloomon, that's a good Gloomon, that's a good Gloomon, and then there's like a bunch of those. So I think that's the reason why it's not as sexy as a team as like Feeny, Pult, Mega Steelix.
Right. Big, right.
But it'll be an interesting game for sure. Next up, we've got James against Thomas. So, I don't have the updated James card because he has Lando instead of Zapdos.
I feel like Thomas was missing it too.
What did Thomas do? No, Thomas's team card is up to date.
No, I don't think Thomas had the updated team card either.
Oh.
When we were doing the thing on Tuesday.
Well, he's battling this week. He didn't battle James last week.
But when we held the stream.
Oh, okay.
I don't think Thomas had the right team card either.
Okay.
I think both of you were missing this team card is what I'm getting at.
It's okay. I'll pester Joe after the stream. Okay, so Lando, Mega Venusaur, Clefable, and Jirachi, right? I was like, who's the last 200-point mon on James's squad, but Jirachi.
Thomas has been playing like some dookie butts. I'm taking James.
I don't know. He played this week really well.
It's because he had both Mario and I there. He had the two of us giving him, well, this could happen, but this could happen, but this could happen, but this could happen.
Yeah, so you're it's the mind games. You think James has a psychological edge on Thomas then?
James has a psychological edge on all of us because he's crazy. But yes, I'm picking James because of strictly the mind games.
He's also in your division.
That too.
So, like, Lando obviously hard stops Blaziken, right? You got those in Tims and obviously resisted the CC.
Yeah, you got to worry about the Stone Edge.
Yeah, I mean, Reggie Gigas is really the only thing that eats a Stone Edge, but even then, ew, it's not great.
Registeel.
Okay, yeah, Registeel.
Yeah.
Okay, like, Weezing is a pretty good answer for his 200s except for Jirachi. G-Weezing is a solid mon. Fairy Poison.
It really is.
Type.
Really is. Yeah, G-Weezing does some work against this team.
Because with neutral... never mind, I'm not gonna go into potentially spoiling prep, but neutralizing gas does some work.
If you use neutralizing gas, then you're at risk of getting earthquaked by Lando.
True. So, either one or the other.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think James is going to just smoke him.
Well, I'm going to pick Thomas. I think Thomas will pull out some stuff, and James is going to be too crazy for his own good. Although, to be fair, James hasn't been going super crazy. He normally brings, like, 1 or 2 crazy sets, and the rest are, like, your typical, okay, you're never going to kill Mega Venusaur. It's like, okay, it's, Rocky Helmet.
You say that, but then he brought Growth Sweeper Venusaur against me.
Yeah, but that's like not... It's one of those things where I think it's only I don't know how to phrase this, but it's like one of those things where you can prep for it accidentally pretty easily by just prepping for regular special threats,
Yeah.
I mean, it is definitely out of the box, but...
It's James for you.
But anyway, I digress. Let's go on to the last match. Hunter against Dave. Obviously, I'm picking my Conference Cup homie in Dave.
I need to look at their teams.
Dave doesn't have a super strong Chansey killer.
Does anybody have a super strong Chansey killer? No,
anybody with a fighting type.
Yeah, he doesn't at all.
So that'll...
And Hunter's... Does he even have a good knockoff? Oh, Zero Aura.
Yeah, I mean, he's got plenty of knockoffs, like Sableye. I think Shuckle even gets knockoff. Tangrowth.
What about Taunt Sableye?
Taunt Sableye is pretty good.
If it gets Taunt.
It does get Taunt.
Taunt Sableye might be useful.
Yeah, I don't...
Otherwise, he's going to need to, like, bulk up Zero Aura and just try and beat the shit out of it with, like, close combat.
You definitely could do that. Especially if you get ahead by hitting like a sub when you're expecting a toxic or something. I think Dave also wins the speed battle too, because Mega Pidgeot's faster than Houndoom, faster than everything.
What's his answer to Regidrago?
Rapidash.
Rapidash. I'm picking Hunter.
I'm picking Dave. I think Dave will pull it out. I think he'll annihilate Chansey in an unconventional way, and everyone's gonna eat their words.
Yeah, he's gonna have to, because yeah, Chansey, Regidrago, like, there's some problems here.
And look at this spread of picks, Mike. We've only picked similar on one. That was Dylan against Rob.
Wow, look at us.
Look at us creating
spicy
drama.
with it. Gonna get spicy.
Oliva's saying we've got a few team cards that are out of sync. Oh well, I'll get that fixed.
That makes sense. A
Hopefully.
lot of moving and shaking throughout the season.
Yeah, that's true. That does it though
Oh,
for the
damn.
commish picks. We kind of speed ran this stuff.
We did. It's a Sunday thing. We're both tired. It's
Yeah,
been a week.
both want to just chill out for the rest of the day.
Yeah. Right.
But before we sign off, we only have one more thing to address. It is now week 7. We finally have the playoff picture. Everybody can see where they stand, whether or not they're a wild card. So, does that mean that now, this week, is the most important week of the season?
Now, it's easily the most important week of the season. It's not the last Conference Cup week, but it is a big Conference Cup week. Also, rosters are locking soon. If not this week, then next week. So everybody's going to be making the final moves and shakens. You're going to see some of our leaders getting ready for playoffs. Huge week coming up. Huge.
Absolutely. It is the last week for trades and pickups. This week. Rosters lock on Thursday night.
Lock.
No swap.
Done.
Well, that just about does it for week 7 of Inside the PFL. I've been your host, Drac, joined by the co-host, Mike. Thank you all for watching. And good.